Can an $81 million road project become the secret weapon for Jamaica's next big economic boom? In this video, we're uncovering the remarkable story behind the Port Antonio bypass. How this bold infrastructure project is poised to revolutionize transportation, ignite tourism, and breathe new life into Portland Parish's economy. Stick around because what you're about to discover could reshape the future of an entire region. Make sure to subscribe now so you don't miss the updates on Jamaica's exciting transformation. Port Antonio, a scenic coastal town nestled on Jamaica's rugged northeastern shoreline, is a place of breathtaking natural beauty and rich cultural history. Once a quiet harbour town known for its lush greenery, vibrant markets and tranquil beaches, it has long struggled with a common dilemma: infrastructure that hasn't kept pace with its potential. Narrow, winding roads choke the town with traffic, especially during peak tourist seasons, making travel slow and frustrating for locals and visitors alike. Farmers in the surrounding rural areas often face significant delays transporting their fresh produce to markets, while small businesses grapple with limited access and customer reach. Emergency services, too, find it difficult to respond swiftly due to these logistical bottlenecks. Recognizing these challenges, the Jamaican government has committed a massive $81 million investment in the Port Antonio bypass project, a visionary effort designed to ease congestion, improve safety, and unlock the economic potential of this overlooked gem. The Port Antonio bypass is far more than just a road. It is a comprehensive, carefully planned infrastructure endeavor with the power to redefine transportation and economic growth in Portland Parish. Let's start by exploring the first phase of this ambitious project. The initial phase stretches 7 kilometers from Norwich to Turtle Crawl Harbour. This is not simply a wider road. It's a modern 4-lane highway built with precision to tackle long-standing problems. Unlike the old coastal routes that twist dangerously close to the shoreline, vulnerable to flooding and traffic snarls, this new stretch features robust median barriers to enhance safety and prevent accidents. Advanced drainage systems have been installed to ensure water flows away smoothly, even during heavy rains, while several new bridges elegantly span challenging terrain. One standout feature is the inclusion of dedicated bus shelters along this corridor, making public transportation not only safer, but more comfortable for daily commuters and tourists alike. Imagine the difference this makes. A truck driver hauling fresh fruits and vegetables from the farms no longer wastes hours stuck in gridlock. Quicker journeys mean fresher goods on market shelves and lower transportation costs. Tourists now have a seamless route to visit iconic spots like the Blue Lagoon or Boston Bay beaches without wasting time trapped in traffic. The practical impact is enormous. Reduced travel times translate into more productive days, better business opportunities, and a boost in regional tourism. This section sets a new standard for road safety and capacity in an area desperate for better infrastructure. But this is just the beginning. The bypass continues beyond Turtle Crawl Harbour, extending its benefits further along the coast. The second phase of the project extends the road roughly 11 kilometers from Turtle Crawl Harbour to Boston Bay. This extension is vital because it diverts heavy traffic away from the crowded town centre, allowing Port Antonio to retain its unique charm while managing increasing vehicle volumes more efficiently. Boston Bay is famous not just for its breathtaking surf breaks, but also as the birthplace of Jamaica's beloved jerk chicken. Yet, as visitor numbers have grown, traffic congestion during peak seasons often hampered access, frustrating tourists and locals alike. This new bypass section offers a smooth, uninterrupted journey along the southern coastline, making it easier than ever to connect with popular destinations without the usual stop-and-go frustration. Importantly, by routing through traffic away from the town's heart, the bypass improves local living conditions. Streets become quieter and less polluted, fostering safer environments for pedestrians and encouraging local commerce to flourish without the constant disruption of noise and congestion. Beyond easing traffic woes, this road has deeper implications for the economic health of the region. The Port Antonio bypass is more than just a physical pathway. It's a gateway to economic revitalization. By opening up faster, more reliable transportation routes, The project unlocks land once considered remote or difficult to access. This newly accessible land offers fresh opportunities for development, with real estate investors already eyeing spots for hotels, resorts, retail centres and residential communities. Such development promises thousands of new jobs across multiple sectors, from construction to hospitality, from retail to transport. Local farmers, artisans and small business owners stand to gain significantly from better market access and increased customer foot traffic. Crucially though, the government and planners have emphasised a balanced approach. While the region welcomes growth and investment, preserving the natural beauty and cultural heritage of Port Antonio remains a top priority. Development will be carefully managed to ensure that Portland Parish remains a peaceful, attractive destination that honours its identity. You might be wondering, with such a massive infrastructure project underway, what about the environment? How does the bypass address Jamaica's climate challenges and the delicate ecosystems around Port Antonio? The answer might surprise you. The Port Antonio bypass isn't just a major infrastructure upgrade, it's a carefully designed response to some of Jamaica's most pressing environmental challenges. Situated on a coastline known for its beauty but also vulnerability, Port Antonio faces repeated threats from flooding, coastal erosion and hurricanes. Historically, the old coastal roads have suffered damage time and again during storms, leading to costly repairs and dangerous disruptions for residents and businesses. Recognizing these risks, the planners made a bold, forward-thinking decision: reroute the main traffic artery inland, away from the fragile shoreline. This move isn't just about convenience, it's about resilience. By relocating the thoroughfare, the project significantly reduces exposure to storm surges and rising sea levels, safeguarding vital transport links for the future. But the project doesn't stop there. Engineers incorporated cutting-edge drainage technology designed to quickly channel water away from the roadway, preventing flooding during heavy rains. Bridges were reinforced with materials able to withstand intense weather, ensuring continuity even when the region faces nature's worst. Additionally, erosion control methods and landscaping efforts help stabilize the soil and protect the surrounding ecosystem. Jamaica's commitment to sustainable development shines through here. The bypass includes dedicated environmental mitigation measures like reforestation projects to restore native plant life and maintain biodiversity. By integrating nature-friendly design elements, the project strikes a rare balance, supporting economic growth while protecting the environment, making Port Antonio a model of climate-conscious infrastructure in the Caribbean. But beyond environmental resilience, the true heart of the Port Antonio bypass lies in its impact on the people who call this region home. For generations, residents have faced daily challenges due to inadequate roads, farmers racing against time to deliver their crops, artisans struggling to expand their customer base, and families dealing with unsafe travel conditions. The bypass is changing that narrative. Faster, safer roads mean farmers can transport perishable goods more efficiently, reducing spoilage and boosting incomes. Small business owners gain easier access to suppliers and customers, opening doors to new markets and growth. Public transport users benefit from modern bus shelters that provide shelter and security, making daily commutes more comfortable. And safety improvements are already making a difference. The new median barriers and better road design lower accident rates, protecting lives and easing worries for parents, workers and visitors alike. Moreover, this project is part of a larger vision called the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project, which seeks to enhance connectivity along Jamaica's southern coast, from Harbour View in Kingston, passing through St. Thomas and now reaching into Portland Parish. This integrated approach means that Port Antonio is no longer isolated, but increasingly linked to major economic hubs, enabling smoother flow of goods and people across regions. With better roads connecting towns and rural areas, trade can flourish, tourism can expand, and communities can thrive. An economic ripple effect that could transform the entire southern coastline. So what does this all mean for Jamaica's future? The Port Antonio bypass is much more than a simple road improvement project. It represents a strategic and forward-thinking investment in both regional development and the overall progress of Jamaica. While the spotlight often shines on Kingston, the country's vibrant and bustling capital, initiatives like this highlight the government's dedication to promoting balanced growth by supporting smaller towns and communities that have tremendous, yet often underutilized, potential. With an $81 million investment directed toward this bypass, Jamaica is making a clear statement about the importance of Portland Parish. This area is being positioned as a crucial gateway for multiple sectors, including tourism, agriculture and commerce. By enhancing transportation infrastructure here, the government is not only improving daily life for local residents, but is also setting the stage for Port Antonio to emerge as a vital contributor to Jamaica's wider economic framework. In the wake of the global pandemic, tourism is gradually rebounding, making reliable infrastructure more important than ever. Modern travelers now expect destinations that offer smooth, hassle-free access alongside authentic and memorable experiences. The Port Antonio bypass delivers precisely that. A convenient and efficient route that opens up this beautiful region, rich with natural wonders and cultural heritage, to more visitors and greater economic opportunities. Here's the twist you didn't see coming. The Port Antonio bypass is about far more than just constructing roads or boosting economic statistics. It marks a fundamental shift in Jamaica's overall approach to development. Rather than relying on short-term stopgap solutions, this project embraces a vision of long-term resilience and inclusive growth that aims to benefit both current and future generations. By proactively addressing climate risks, such as flooding and coastal erosion, the bypass not only safeguards infrastructure, but also protects the local environment. At the same time, it fosters economic opportunities for surrounding communities by improving access to markets, encouraging small businesses, and attracting investment. The emphasis on environmental sustainability ensures that development does not come at the expense of Jamaica's natural heritage, setting a new standard for responsible growth. This infrastructure project is truly one with purpose, designed not just to meet today's needs, but to support Jamaica's development for decades to come. Its ripple effects promise to be significant, including increased tourism revenues, the creation of thousands of new jobs, safer and more connected communities, and a stronger, more diversified economy less reliant on a few urban centres. What began as a straightforward road improvement is rapidly transforming into a beacon of hope, a symbol of positive change for Port Antonio, Portland Parish, and the entire nation of Jamaica. So let's recap. The $81 million Port Antonio bypass is far more than a simple road upgrade. It's a catalyst that promises to relieve traffic congestion, dramatically improve transportation safety, and unlock significant economic opportunities. The bypass opens new avenues for commercial development while preserving the natural beauty and unique cultural heritage that make Port Antonio special. Environmentally, it's a forward-thinking solution that shields the community from climate threats through resilient design and sustainable practices. Socially, it enhances quality of life by improving access, reducing travel times, and promoting safer, more comfortable commutes. Strategically, it reflects a national vision to empower smaller towns and rural areas, creating a more balanced and prosperous Jamaica. If this story has sparked your curiosity and you want to stay informed about how projects like the Port Antonio bypass are transforming Jamaica's future, don't forget to hit the like button. Share this video with anyone who's passionate about development, infrastructure, or Caribbean growth stories. Make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update on projects reshaping the island. We'd love to hear your thoughts. How do you think this bypass will impact local communities and the economy? What would you like to see next in Jamaica's infrastructure journey? Drop your comments below. I read every single one. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to sharing more inspiring stories with you soon.